Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's death during pregnancy? Who's plotting her murder? Bold and the Beautiful follows Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, pregnancy, and the paternity test is coming soon. But in the meantime, everybody sees her as a threat that needs to be dealt with, and somebody might actually deal with her permanently, like terminally. We're going to talk about whether somebody takes drastic action and hurts Luna. She might die while she's still pregnant, or something may cause her to have a miscarriage and even almost die herself. So, by the end of this week, or possibly on Monday after Friday cliffhanger, we're going to find out if Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is the father of her baby, which I do suspect he is, at least on the preliminary test. But I just can't imagine Bold and the Beautiful having Luna tied to Will and the Spencer family forever. So, I'm wondering if something dark happens soon to make sure that pregnancy never goes full-term. This week, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, brings Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, over to the Spencer mansion to run the DNA test on Will and Luna, and I feel like the test is going to say Will's the daddy because that is the worst possible outcome. Luna seems so smug and assured that it will come out that way. This would turn Electra Forrester's, Linnea Grace, Steffi Forrester's, Jacqueline McInnes would, and everybody's lives inside out. But at the same time, it's hard to imagine he is going to get away with it all, that she's going to get everything she wants, a Spencer heir in her arms, and will stuck with her forever as co-parent. I just can't see Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, the Forresters, the Logans, and everybody putting up with Luna being on the loose indefinitely. So. That has me wondering if something is going to happen to Luna while she's pregnant so that Will and the others can be free of her. Somebody could target Luna and do something that would kill both her and her unborn child, or she may lose Will's baby and suffer a near-death experience if somebody targets her. Miscarriages are so common on soaps, so it's an absolute possibility. I think every female character on that show, just about, has had a miscarriage. My first thought is Bill. He may snap, and he would definitely kill Luna. He's not opposed to hurting a pregnant woman. Just ask Amber Moore Forrester, Adrienne France. Bill tried to kill her when she was pregnant back in the day, and she claimed that it was Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, baby. The fact that she was pregnant and carrying a Spencer did not faze Bill. He was ready to drop her off a balcony. Next, of course, to consider is Steffi. She has lots of reasons to try and kill Luna. First, Luna tried to kill her twice at least, once with a wrecking ball, once with a bullet. Steffi is afraid that Luna will come after her or someone she loves, like Finn Finnegan, Tana Novlin, Hayes Forrester Finnegan, Brian Garlick. Steffi may think Luna Nozawa has to die once and for also everyone can be safe. Another suspect is Grandma Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, who seriously regrets saving Luna's life. Lee risked her career and freedom by hiding Luna after she shot Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown. Now, Lee may lose control and finish what she started, pushing Luna downstairs off a balcony, possibly ending her pregnancy. Then there's Electra, but she may lash out in self-defense. If Luna strikes again, Electra could retaliate and accidentally injure Luna badly enough to cause a miscarriage. It would devastate Electra, but it might finally end Luna's reign of terror. The last person to consider is Luna herself. She could bring about her own downfall through recklessness, go after Electra in a jealous rage. Luna might end up hurting herself and losing everything. No matter how it happens, it seems as on borrowed time, and something might happen to her and the baby, which would free Will from her for good. So, wait and see how it plays out. The world of the Bold and the Beautiful has never been short of heartbreak, but nothing could prepare fans for the whispers now echoing through Los Angeles, Luna Nozawa's shocking death during pregnancy. Could this beloved young woman, whose story began with innocence and hope, be facing the darkest twist yet? Rumors are swirling, secrets are brewing, and someone may be plotting Luna's end. A beautiful beginning turned tragic. Luna's journey began as a breath of fresh air in a world of scandals and fashion wars. She was smart, kind, and carried her mother Poppy's charm, but with a much gentler heart. Her arrival at Forrester Creations gave the show a new kind of energy, full of optimism and young love. When Luna fell for R.J. Forrester, fans rejoiced. They were the new golden couple, the next Brooke and Ridge, perhaps. But behind Luna's soft smile, the past was never far away. Poppy's secrets, Bill Spencer's doubts, and the mystery surrounding Luna's paternity have been like ticking time bombs. Now, as bold and beautiful insiders tease that Luna is pregnant, tragedy seems to be lurking closer than ever. And Weiss, it may not be an accident. The pregnancy bombshell. Recent episodes hinted that Luna has been feeling dizzy, emotional, and distracted. All classic soap signals that something big is coming. When she confides in Poppy that she might be pregnant, her mother's face turns pale. Why? Because the baby's father might not be RJ. The drunken night Luna spent with Zende Forrester still haunts her. She believed it was a mistake, a one-time accident after she unknowingly took one of Poppy's mood-altering mints. But that night may come back to destroy her life, and maybe even end it. If Luna's pregnancy turns out to be Zende's child, the fallout could be catastrophic. RJ's heartbreak could spiral into anger, Zende's jealousy could boil over, and the Forrester family could erupt in chaos. A target on Luna's back. In the shadowy corners of Forrester Creations, someone may already be plotting. The show is setting the stage for a classic, bold, and beautiful murder mystery. And at the center of it all, Luna, the innocent girl caught in a web of obsession, rivalry, and power. Here are the top suspects who could have a motive to silence Luna forever. 1. Poppy Nozawa, the protective mother turned desperate. Poppy loves her daughter more than anything. But her past is full of secrets, and Luna's pregnancy could expose them all. If Bill Spencer is truly Luna's biological father, that means the Spencer empire could suddenly have another heir, and that's dangerous information. Poppy knows that if Luna reveals the truth, she could lose everything: Bill's love, her new lifestyle, and her carefully rebuilt image. Would Poppy go so far as to protect her daughter by silencing her forever? It sounds unthinkable, but in Soapland, love can twist into something terrifying. 2. Zende Forrester, the lover who lost control. Zende's obsession with Luna has been growing for months. What began as attraction has turned into fixation. He couldn't stand watching Luna choose RJ over him, and that fateful night of passion only made things worse. Now, if Luna's pregnancy threatens to expose him or destroy his career at Forrester, Zende could snap. His pride, his legacy, and his love are all on the line. Fans have already noticed Zende's erratic behavior, lingering glances, subtle manipulation, and sudden mood swings. Could he be the next bold and beautiful villain to commit an unthinkable act? RJ Forrester, the heartbroken heir. RJ, the golden boy, has always lived in the shadow of his parents' drama. But this time, it's personal. If Luna's baby isn't his, RJ's world would shatter. He's deeply in love with her, but betrayal has always run deep in the Forrester bloodline. His father Ridge cheated, his mother Brooke cheated. Would RJ break the cycle, or become consumed by it? A heartbroken RJ could spiral into rage, confronting Luna in a heated argument that ends in tragedy. Maybe not murder by intent, but a fight that goes too far, a fall, an accident. And the result? Luna gone, and RJ haunted forever. 4. Sheila Carter, the eternal chaos queen. Let's be honest, if something terrible is about to happen, Sheila Carter is always a suspect. Sheila might not even know Luna personally, but she has her reasons. Luna's connection to Bill Spencer, Finn, and Steffi puts her in the orbit of everyone Sheila has ever hated or tried to destroy. If Luna's baby changes the balance of power, say, a Spencer Forrester heir that threatens Sheila's family ties, she might take action in her own twisted way. Sheila doesn't need a personal reason to kill. Chaos itself is her motivation. The fatal twist. Imagine this scene: Luna, late at night, standing on the Forrester mansion balcony. The city lights twinkle below. She's holding an ultrasound photo, whispering, "You're going to have a beautiful life, little one." Then, a shadow moves behind her. A struggle, a scream, and silence. The next morning, the Forrester family is shattered by the news. Luna's lifeless body is found, and the unborn child gone with her. What follows is not just grief, but suspicion, lies, and shocking revelations that will change the show forever. The investigation begins. Detective Sanchez returns to LA to lead the case. Evidence points in every direction. A piece of jewelry found near the scene, Zende's fingerprints on Luna's phone, Puppy's deleted text messages, and RJ's missing car keys. Every character becomes a suspect, and the bold and the beautiful transforms into a gripping whodunit. Puppy breaks down in tears, begging Bill to protect her. RJ swears he's innocent but hides a bruise on his arm. Zende disappears for a week with no explanation. And Sheila watches everything unfold with that chilling smile. A shocking resurrection. But this is the bold and the beautiful. Death isn't always the end. Months later, just as the truth seems to come out, a mysterious woman is seen in a hospital overseas. She looks like Luna. She's alive, but with no memory of who she is. Could Puppy have staged her daughter's death to protect her from danger? Or did someone else save her at the last second? What comes next? If Bold and Beautiful really takes this staring route, Luna's death could launch an entirely new chapter for the show. It would tear apart the Forresters and the Spencers, pit families against each other, and turn love into vengeance. RJ might vow revenge. Puppy might crumble under guilt. Bill could wage war to find the truth. And when Luna returns, broken, alive, and holding a newborn, everything will explode once again. Final thoughts. Luna's possible death during pregnancy would mark one of the darkest, most emotional twists the Bold and the Beautiful has ever dared to tell. It's a story about love gone wrong, secrets that kill, and the tragic beauty of innocence destroyed by power and passion. But as every Bold and Beautiful fan knows, even in the ashes of heartbreak, there's always a shocking comeback waiting. Because in this world, nobody ever stays gone for long.